Hey YouTube, it's Casey here, Inspire Change for You, and today is Thursday, April the 3rd, 2014, and this is my week 80 update. I'm going to try to kind of keep things quick because I have a couple of different things that I wanted to talk about today. Um, so we'll just start with the numbers. When I had surgery, September 13th, 2012, I was 330 pounds. Last week I was 209 pounds. The lowest I've seen on the scale is 205, which was a couple of weeks ago. And today I was 209. Yesterday I was 207. Today I'm 209. Um, so whatever, it is what it is. I guess you consider it a maintain if you're looking at what last week was. It's frustrating, completely frustrating to me, and I'll tell you why. You guys know I've talked about it that I had the Mirena put in, which is an IUD. It's a birth control, form of birth control. It's supposed to be helping me with some just really heavy, too frequent bleeding. Sorry, guys. And sometimes things get better before they get worse. And I can tell you my hormones have been crazy. And I am completely seeing this on the scale because an example is yesterday I was 207. By the end of the day, I was 213. So it was like 207 point something at point zero and then 213 point something. So almost 7 pound gain within a few hours of time. That has to be hormonal. I weigh myself. I am a frequent weigher, so I know what to predict with myself. As far as I know, in the mornings you're heavier than you are in the evenings. I already know that. 7 pounds difference is ridiculous, and that would be, it has to be something to do with my hormones, something to do probably with this Mirena thing. It's affecting everything else. Obviously it's affecting that, so that's kind of got me down because last week I worked out. This week I've worked out every day. I ran 2 days, did 4 miles on the bike another day, and then today I did like 50 minutes on the elliptical machine. So I'm getting my exercise in. But the weight isn't moving, and not only is it not moving, but like I said, I was 207 yesterday morning, and now I'm 209. So it's frustrating to me. It really, really is. And I'm trying to just hang in there and do my best to see if this will level out at some point and I can go back to losing weight. Learned a few things about myself. Number one, anything over 210 is out of my safety zone now. When I seen 213, I literally had a panic attack, especially because it was like almost 7 pounds in one day, which in my mind, what it told me was if I can put on 7 pounds in one day with exercise and not eating horrible with the lap band, I mean, that I'll get into. But if I could put in 7 pounds in one day, then what keeps me from putting on 7 pounds the next day and the next day, and in 3 days gaining 21 pounds? And then before I know it, I'm back at 330 pounds. And that's how life went after I started birth control. When I got married, it was like 70 pounds overnight. Literally, it felt like overnight. And this has scared the crap out of me. Like my heart started like beating, and I was like, what's wrong with me? I'm like gonna have a heart attack. And it was because it was over 210, and it was so rapid, it was so fast that it scared the crap out of me. And that worries me. Not only is it just because it's going up so fast, but something about 210 is where that's like way out of my comfort zone now. Like if 211, no, can't, no. I don't know. It's the number thing. It really doesn't have anything to do with how I feel or how clothes fit or anything. It's just the number, the sheer number game. Um, so what I was talking about as far as eating. Okay, this is the other thing I learned about myself. Throughout this journey, I have been very upfront with the way I do the band, which for me, I've always said a huge part of why I've been able to lose weight is because of the way I exercise, because I'm very committed to exercise. And the lap band obviously is portion control. I mean, it doesn't change anything else really. It's portion control. So I have that. I can't eat lots of anything. Even if I decided to sit down and eat cookies, I can't eat lots of cookies. I could eat 4 cookies, maybe, if I could eat that, you know? So I can't pig out on anything. Uh, and I don't do that. And I try to do low carb for the most part. And that's how I don't say I eat perfect. I don't take Tupperware and put like grilled chicken and like some salad or green beans on the side and eat that. No, I eat what normal people eat in very little portions. I don't snack in between my meals. I do eat sweets, but it's not a common thing. It's used more as a treat for me. Um, so that's how I eat. It, that's how I've done it the whole entire time. And now I've realized that if my hormones are going crazy and it's going to stop me from being able to do that, now not only do I have to exercise like a freaking maniac and eat baby portions of food, but it's going to have to be diet food at that. And this is so upsetting to me. Like, and even then, I don't even know if I'm going to lose weight now. I may just be maintaining 209, eating hardly nothing of great stuff, never anything that I enjoy, and exercising like I'm nuts. So, very upsetting to me. Very, very upsetting. But this is kind of where I've gotten with this, okay? I was upset about that last night when I was thinking about it. And I realized that what I would tell myself when I was 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, because I had tried diets. It didn't work. I had tried diet and exercise. It didn't work. And what I used to say was, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, starve myself and exercise like crazy. It's, you know, like I just I wanted to lose weight the way normal overweight people lost weight. I wanted to just be able to kind of do like Weight Watchers and go to the gym a couple times a week and lose weight, and I couldn't do it. And so I didn't do anything. And that's how I got to be 330 pounds. Um, and I kind of almost maintained, I've changed, obviously, I've changed my mentality, but I still like, I don't want to give up being able to eat a few things that I enjoy eating. I don't want to have to eat diet food. Um, and I think I'm going to have to. And that makes me really upset. Um, very, very upset. But I'm going to have to do it. I have to do it because I'm not in maintenance. I'm not completely satisfied at all with where I am. It has affected, I've done a lot of like thinking about what my real goals are as far as where I want to be, what's important to me and stuff. And I've realized that I don't know where I want to be. And I don't know if it's 180. I don't know if it's a size 10. Um, I don't know what it is. I want to feel good, be healthy, um, feel normal. So I don't know where that's at. I know I want to at least at some point in time step on a scale and see Wonderland. Um, Even if I can say, I was like 198 for a while, just wasn't comfortable there. I feel better at 202, whatever. I just want to see it. Um, but I don't know. This has been like a hard week. It's been a hard couple weeks. It really has. So that's what that is. So the other thing I kind of want to talk to you guys about was I ran into somebody. Saw somebody this last weekend that has had the band. And she told me that she had to have all the fluid taken out of her band. And when we're talking, she tells me that a few weeks ago she got like the stomach virus that's going around, ended up like throwing up tons and tons. And that lasted for a few days. And then she felt better, but she noticed that whenever she ate, she just didn't feel good. And she got to the point where she couldn't keep anything down, even liquids. And she let that go on for a couple of weeks until she had lost, like, I think she said like 30 some pounds. And she was completely dehydrated. And she ended up in the ER, and they had to remove all her fluids and keep her in the hospital and put IVs in and stuff like that. And then ultimately, she said ultimately they had to take all the fluid out, and she's had it out for like a couple of weeks now. And she's put on, like, I think she said 30 pounds. So she's about back where she was before, I think. And and she said it didn't slip, that, you know, however they described, whatever the doctor described, was just that she needed the fluid out. And I'm telling her, I'm thinking, well, yeah, because you're throwing up, you know, like, not that it was her fault, but she didn't seem to understand how stuff like that, what that does to your body when you have the band. So if you're watching this, if someone's watching this and you don't know, let me explain it to you very simply. When you have the band on your stomach, it's not hurting you. And also, this video goes out because I thought about making this at another point in time, because I've watched the videos of people, there's a few of them on here, of people that say, don't get the band, it almost killed me, the band almost killed me. There's one lady that has a very convincing video of you know, documenting or whatever, saying exactly how it almost killed her and how her stomach was like cut in two almost, and blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, the band, it's not the band's fault. It's not. And what this lady doesn't tell you, the one in that video, because I watched a couple more of her videos, is that she's a binge eater, which means that she likes to scarf down huge amounts of food. So, why do you not drink when you have the band when you're eating? Why do you not have carbonated sodas when you have the band? Why do you have to obviously be careful if there's a stomach something going around? Why do you not want to PB all the time? Because very simply, the best illustration I can give you is this ring on my finger right here. And this ring is not hurting my finger. It does nothing to my finger, but if all of a sudden my hand began to swell up, if my thumb began to swell up, what would happen if I left that ring on? And what would happen if I started twisting and moving the ring around? Well, it'd start creating a sore and cutting into my finger, because it's the finger is getting too big and the band's not going to move. My ring's not going to move. It's not going to change shape or size. It's going to stay there and it's going to cut into it. And that's what happens when you're PBing all the time, when you end up with like a stomach virus or something and you're throwing up, is your stomach is expanding, and it's, the band will start to cut in and it'll start to erode your stomach. And just like the lady with the video, sorry lady, but when you're binge eating, you're not using it the right way. You're creating problems. You're creating your stomach to stretch out and put pressure on it, and that's what happens. So, what do? Well, I don't know. I've worried about that. I've only actually thrown up twice since I've had the band. And it's, when you throw up and you have the band, it's completely different than throwing up without the band. Let me tell you that, because you don't know what's going to happen. And when it's there, it is there. Like, there's, it's projectile and there is no stopping it. So my thought was always, well, if there's a stomach thing coming around, then the first time I barf, then I'm calling my doctor up and making him give me a prescription for Zofran and take whatever I can to try to keep that from happening and go on all liquids. Um, don't let it go for weeks, or, you know, you feel sick, it's hurting, it's burning, whatever. Don't let it go. Don't let it get to that point where it starts to do damage to your stomach. Just be conscious of the fact that you have a band around your stomach, and when everything works good, then it's okay. But when something unexpected happens, it's going to cause problems. And your stomach, it takes a long time for it to heal. Think about when we had surgery and the band was placed on our stomach and we had to go 4 weeks without eating solid food just to let it heal. So when you do have something like that happen, or maybe you are sick but you're not, maybe you've only thrown up a couple times, maybe you should just do liquids for a couple of days. Give your stomach a chance to settle down. Take care of your band, take care of your stomach, be smart about it. But yeah, so when she told me that, and I was trying to, I told her, I said, well, sounds like your band was, like digging into your stomach. And she's like, she didn't even understand what that meant. It kind of surprised me, but that's what happens. So I guess it's good to know. What else is new in my life? Not a ton. I am getting ready to run Saturday. I will be running the Color Vibe. If you don't know what that is, it's a 5K, a 3-mile run where you dress up crazy and you get color bombs thrown at you along your path. I get to run that with my husband. It'll be the first time that he has ran with me ever, so that's exciting. I made this gigantic tutu for it that's colorful, and I can't wait to wear it and run and have fun. A little worried that I might be out of practice, but oh well. I'll try to maybe make a video, a small video with that, and let you guys see it if I think about it Saturday. I think that's it. I don't think there's much else. I hope everybody is doing great, and until next week, everybody take care.